to work together and make that happen. All right, give me
All
question
right.
marks when you're making offers.
We'll start with the famous trilogy, Fantastic Four, 49. So I purchased this in Philadelphia in one of the hall trips. So this came back from CGC. So this is a CGC 6.5 off-white to white. It's been pressed. Um, so last sold of this one was 1775 recently. Cheapest online is 1850. So we will meet you at 1800 on this one.
Oh, all right. Don't play around if that's something you want.
Yeah, try
Look
to
at that. Phil's
find this at a fair
GPA
price
there.
at a show.
Sorry, say again?
Try to find this for a fair price at a show.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So there you go. He's quoting GPA, not afraid of the data here. So there's the info. If anybody else has any questions about that FF48, let us know. What's up, Josh's Comic Books? Great to see you, Aaron.
What's up, Aaron? So we have a Fantastic 449. So this is off-white pages. So the last sold was $900 on this. The cheapest 6.0 is $995, and the cheapest 6.5 is $1,100. We'll meet you in the middle at $1,000 on this.
Okay.
All right.
There you go. $1,000. Oh man, I'm excited for that movie. I got the theme song stuck in my head.
I know. I want the reveal of Galactus already. You know what I mean?
Well, we see the back of his head.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. That's right.
Does that count? He's not a clown anymore.
Amazing Spider-Man 194. Sadie Sink rumors that she's going to be Black Cat. Who knows, right? So this book has bumped.
Dye that red hair white, but
yeah.
Who knows?
But this book has bumped off-white to white. So here we go. It's a direct edition. We have that for last sold. We will match last sold at $500.
Okay, look at that. Quoting the data. So there you go. If you've got different numbers, feel free to make an offer.
All right. All right.
Yes, there are. I don't know if there's Invincible slabs, but I know there's a Conan 24, I think that was asked about, and the FF112. Yeah, we're going to see it all.
Okay, sounds good. Vampirella, these are the Mark Spears. Something happens with Vampy in this one. She turns blue or something. I'm not sure, but this is a gray. No, I'm sorry. This is a green with a purple pop up here. It's a 1 in 50 ratio. We have that for lesson ratio at $40. It's a virgin green.
All right. Mark Spears, have a feeling that might not last.
He has taken over C2E2. His books are going nuts.
Do you do shipping to U.S. territories? Hello.
Yes, U.S. territories is good. Yes. Will be the same shipping rate.
All right, Pato Comic Store. Welcome to Puerto Rico. All right,
Puerto Rico, we got you. Then we have a 9.4 of this one, the bread virgin. We got $35 on these.
Okay, nice. If you want some Mark Spears action, so to speak.
Or if you want both, you know what I mean?
75. Take the pair if you wanted the green and the red.
Yeah, why not?
But that's what they add up to, right? 40,
yep.
57 times?
Yes. All right, good. I was like, oh, Bill's making me feel straight.
You scare me there.
All right, Mark Spears, Vampy. This is the gray. There's a 1 in 30 ratio, and we get a 9.4 for 20 and a 9.2 for 18.
All right. So, did you have any raw Invincibles?
Only raws. They're all up on the top.
Okay.
There's all the.
Well, we will get to it. I don't know if there's the C2E2 whatever Conquest variant. I don't know.
Nah, I didn't go to Chicago. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
All right, so this is FF112. This is a 3.0. There's a partial subcrease, water damage, and some transfer on the first page from the inner cover. You have that for $85.
All right, yeah. Oh, nice. You got two of them.
And then we have, if you want a beater, there's a 2.0. So water damage pencil, piece out of the back cover. There's tape in the inner back cover that anchors the book. The top staple is detached. So there's the piece out here, and there's some pencil here.
Okay, so it's an elite beater, but you're
elite beater.
The door there.
You're getting market price on these.
Okay, so yeah, feel free make offers. You got a different number in mind. We have seen 3 big books so far, also, or at least 2, the FF48 and 49 slabs.
Okay, this is a higher grade Conan 24. First full Red Sonja,
Nice.
and it's pretty good, right? I have this as a 7.5 for 125.
All right, that's a great book. One of my favorite Barry Windsor Smiths.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Lord Il Palazzo, liking Sonja as well. If you like Mark Spears, there's some vampy Mark Spears. Let us know if that's your bag. Otherwise, looks like we're seeing it. Our first Invincible. All right.
Invincible 17. This is a key to something. I guess maybe it's the graduation. I'm not sure. But if there's something else to this book.
It's issue 17, so it's pretty early on.
Yeah, low print, of course, right? So minor line indent on this one, and it's $40. 9.2.
Okay, as it sits as a raw 9092, maybe could be better with some work. I don't know, but that's what you're getting right now. And was the Red Sonja movie just a rumor? I haven't heard if there's going to be a Red Sonja movie.
Oh, it's in production. No
way.
Yeah.
It is?
They're going forward with it. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Phil, keys and movie key news. Nice.
Yeah. Why watch YouTube? You got me. You know what I mean? So, all right. Invincible 19. This is a mid-grade copy, but this book has such a high, floor, right? So this is a fine plus copy. Okay. Trying to remember, but there's a reader crease right here on the leg, up top of the knee.
Okay.
Reader bend crease.
Does it
and then it has
break
indents.
colors?
It does break color.
Yeah.
So it's a 6.5. You can maybe bump it 2 grades, maybe a little better, but it's 150.
There we go.
First
First battle beast being talked
That's the
about.
back. All right.
Okay.
It's a red copy.
Yes, I see your asks about Tech Jacket, Mario
Okay.
Brothers, Reverse Flash.
Sure.
Just House of Secrets 123. Just to let you know what chat's saying. And that book was 150, and it's going to a new home.
Oh, great. Congrats.
Not going to mess around. NY Comic Auctions. Nice. Yeah, the Kirkman verse, definitely a strong place to be, and those Invincible books, very cool. Man, that latest season, that last episode, my heart stopped at one point. It was, wow.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say is wow.
All right. Tech Jacket 1 is a 9.0 and an 8.5. So 9.0, $100. And then we have an 8.5. We have this for $90. Our best offer.
Nice. Oh, there's going to be an Invincible video game too? Of course there is.
I didn't know that. That's
All
cool.
right, Jam Bottoms with the scoop.
Do you play video games, Bill?
I do a bit of video game playing. I guess Otley confirmed at C2E2 that he had played it.
Oh, wow, that's cool. All right, so the Tron Arcade is actually in that Blip #1, Ollie's first appearance, that arcade machine. So we have a Tron #1 here. It's going to have a new movie, Tron Ares. This is a high-grade book. First appearance of Tron by SLG Publications, and that's $40. It's a pretty copy.
Nice. All right. If you're into Tron, then then I like you. And
Okay.
use that program. All right, let's talk about this one.
All right, here is a flea market find here, guys. All right, I just still paid some good money for this, but it's a Flash 139. It does have water damage on it. You can see some of the patterns of the water damage. I still call it a 4.0. So you see some of the patterns of the water damage. A little dirt on the spine here. Some indents. So, tough to find this in raw. So, also,
yeah, most of these are tied up in slabs,
right.
So here you get a raw copy. That's nice.
The water damage on the pattern on here hits lightly on all the pages, lightly.
Yeah.
So, $365.
All right, as
First
it's a
reverse
4.0,
flash.
you heard the defects. $365. If you want to try to make an offer, go ahead. Darth Martell, I'm seeing Are You Getting My Messages? Have not seen anything before that.
Okay.
I don't know if you have any
How about-
ASM 300 slabs, but it is being asked about.
Unfortunately not, sorry.
Would you do
You have some
$30 on the Invincible 17 from the person
Yeah,
who claimed
done.
the
Let's
other
get
one?
out of here. Let's get out of here.
All right,
Okay.
NY Comic Auctions. He just said run it. You got it. We're about to talk about the pumpkin book. Here it is.
All right, another flea market find. Here we go. Secrets of Haunted House, number 5. A little bit of
Wow,
water damage here.
that guy on the fence. Sorry, I'm distracted by him on the back cover. This could be your head. All right, if I get old enough, that will be.
Shrunken head apple structure.
Oh, okay. I thought it was maybe just a vision of my future.
Yeah, it's like a kit to make it or something.
You can make shrunken heads. Well, great.
All right, so a 5.5 graded sold for $266 in December. This is a raw 5.0, $175. Try to find that in this price for this.
Did I zone out? Did we present the tech jacket issue?
Yes, we did. We have a 9.0 and an
Oh.
8.5.
All right, yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry. Oh wait, not ringing the bell. Ah, get with it, Bill. I have one job. I'm just mesmerized by Invincible and Tron. You want to have a $75 offer on the Tech Jacket 9.0?
Yeah, let's take it. Let's go.
All right, good. I rung the bell. I was feeling a little worried there. Nick and Mass 8. Thank you for the save, Phil. All right, I'll try to get it together here.
All right, so that was 75, right? So we can do 70 on this one. All right.
Okay, 70 if you want the other Tech Jacket. Thank you, Mick and Mass. First Zod info, sure.
Okay.
Somebody help Darth Martell out. Haven't seen anything from them. Darth Martell, if you're repeating the same number and over again, try writing out his words or, anyways,
All right.
Let's go.
All right, so hear me out on this one. So the cheapest 2.0 copy, which is the closest grade to this I can find for comp, is like $260. The bottom staple is detached. There's stains, there's indents. Back cover has some chipping. It went to some playtime and eating, I guess. There's the back. I'm calling it a 3.0. And you're doing $250 on this one.
All right, nice. First Zod, first negative, Phantom Zone, Phantom Zone, I think. Okay.
I don't have an ASM 300, but I have a 100.
Nice. And also, the books being asked about Underworld Slab, and if you happen to have a Daredevil 16.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Daredevil 16. Is that First Gladiator?
Daredevil 16. Yeah, that probably is First
I have
Gladiator.
one. I have one raw. Yeah. Okay, I'll bring it out. Amazing Spider-Man 100. This is a CBCS 6.0 white pager, and we got just $200 on this one.
Nice.
Matching lot sale.
All right, 6.0. You said white pages.
White
also.
pages.
That's
White pages.
nice. Yeah, and definitely some asks on a few of your Archies, like issue 83 and Laugh 140.
Okay.
There's the Mark Spears, Vampirellas, a couple FF112s. Why don't we look at those FF48 slab again?
Okay. Yeah, so we got the FF48 last sold for just $25 less. This is an off-white to white pages. This has been pressed. The eye appeal is not actually quite nice. It's just this top right here.
All right, yeah, that's
The
pretty
guy looks-
common. Where it's pulled in
presents-
and out of the bag. People grab it there and take somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, it presents like a 7.5 with, if you don't see that. But $1,800.
$200 is claimed.
Oh, wow. Congrats.
Chris, period Ruiz, period 1287.
Thank you.
Nice grab. Yeah, DD16 was the first Romita Spider-Man. That Gladiator is 18
All right. I am
on
going
as far as Daredevils go. But first Gladiator is a good book. Do you like Gladiator movies? And yeah, we'll definitely get to those Archies. Can we put the FF49 on camera again
Sure.
one more time there? There it is. 6.5 off-white pages. $1,000. You got an offer. One each of the Mark Spears Vampirella high grade, $75 for one of each.
Yeah.
Looks like it adds up to 95.
Let's go.
Wow!
Yep. Have at it. Enjoy.
That is going to go to Mark H551. You got it, Mark
All
H.
right.
Look at that. Make an offer, get it.
Got the price on this, but we'll make it up in the on top of my head. 175 on the Underworld photo cover, Kate Beckinsale.
Oh, nice.
9.6.
Nice.
All right. I do.
Yes, John, that was an airplane reference. Good catch. Yes, we will see other Invincible books. There's so much to see. We're going as fast as we can. Stick
Yes.
around.
All right. Invincible 20. I have a 9.0, the little rubbing on the back cover, and that's $38. Early issue.
Issue 20. I know, a little bit of rubbing back cover.
Yep.
$38. All right.
$38. Okay. I guess Missoula's probably asking about this one.
Missoula
Archie.
and yeah, another person. I'll
Okay.
locate that in a second. Mark
Stay
Will.
tuned, I have more Archies. A lot of Archies in the boxes I've found. So this isn't it. So Archie 83. Yeah, you got your spine stress. It's a tough one. Jumping on the train. So look, Veronica, I'll promise I won't go out with anyone but boys while you're away. Now, how about you promising me? Sure, Archie. I promise I won't go out without anyone but boys either. All right. I need to rehearse that. So $115 is a 3.5 4.0 quarter-inch split on the top and the bottom. So little tiny split on the top and the bottom. But
I'm imagining a
115.
series. Phil reads covers. I love it.
Fumbling with Phil, reading covers. Here we go.
Cover time with Phil. So Darth Martell, if you have an offer on the FF48, go ahead and make it. None of your comments have come through other than have you seen anything, and now that one. So
Okay. Oh, you got a claim on this one?
Mark.
Mark Will?
Yeah,
Okay.
there it is. Didn't show up on the first feed, but I got on the second. Mark Will 50. Congratulations. Not messing around.
All right. I'll be right over, Veronica, as soon as I get a taste of Betty's banana cream pie. This is the cream pie cover, guys.
Okay, there you
You
go.
know about this one? You know about this one, Bill?
I did not, but now I
Okay.
do, and I'm laughing
All
for
right,
all the
so-
wrong reasons.
12-cent cover, all right. So there's a lot of issues with this. So 9 pages have a dog ear
Oh.
bend, okay?
So there is an offer on the FF48. He's been trying
Sure.
for a while. Do you mind if we just
Sure.
pass that along real quick?
Yeah.
So Darth Martell offering $1,700. Darth Martell, it finally came through.
Okay, yeah, you got it. Thank you. Very reasonable. Congrats.
Okay, it's done. Darth Martell. You worked hard and you got it. Wow,
May the force be with you, sir. Thank you.
fantastic. Darth Martell taking it down. Wiped him out. All of them.
All right.
You also have an offer on the Invincible 20 for $25.
Can we do 30 on that?
All right,
30.
let's find
Okay.
out. $30 gets it done. Yeah, Darth Martell. That's a great book.
Congrats, my
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
So this is a 2.5. There's some splitting here, and it goes from here and then curves in. This is a 1-inch split on the bottom too. It is attached. 9 pages, dog ear, a little stain here. I mean, you just don't find these. This stupid price, 150 on that.
Okay,
final
laugh
receiver.
issue number
One-
what?
40.
140. There you go, 150. And what grade did you say?
2.5 good plus.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right, $30 is done on the Invincible.
Okay, thank you.
JBIVVART is going to accept the counter offer.
Okay,
Remember, if you don't want to see it go, just claim it at ask. In the meantime, 150 is done.
okay, Scott Weimer, thank you.
Not going to mess around. Yeah, Phil came to play. Prices to move. S. Weimer 85 going to take that down for 150. And then the tech jacket is $70.
Yeah, 70.
Let's give that to Messenger. MESENGR.
Okay.
All right. If there's a life with Archie 41, looks like there'll be a taker on that. But let's talk about this Invincible in your hand.
Okay, 45. I don't think I have a life with Archie 41. So this is a second Anessa. It's a very fine air mint, 9.0 for $20.
So Webb asked first, but the other person offered first. J. Bivart offered first on the Invincible 20. And so he gets first right at the counter offer price. If it had been claimed at the asking price of $30, it shut $38. It shuts down all negotiations, offers, or counter offers. It's called a snipe.
Mhm.
So, but there's multiple people that usually show up for books. You know, if they see it. Anyways, just to explain, $20 is claimed.
Good, thank you.
Iron Main _ comics got to it first.
Okay,
And
this
did
is
I called? Oh, you know what?
what's
Let me
that?
see here.
Yeah, go ahead. Go with your screen.
You're right. It was 75 on the tech jacket, wasn't it?
No, it was 70.
70. I said
All right, well,
70.
you know what?
Yeah.
Webster's was first.
Okay.
I see that now. Sorry, it slipped through. Thank you for pointing that out. I see it.
Okay.
Give that to Webster's Vault.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Webster, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
We'll follow. Yeah.
I mean, sorry. To Messenger. All right.
Okay.
I got to be fair. It's here. Thank you for catching that, guys.
Okay, Green Lantern, number 7. This is a 3/5. It has spine tears, little pieces out of the back cover. There's a little bit of a chip here. There's some chipping on the side. First Sinestro, folks. This is real tough. There's paper loss here, some spine tears, paper loss bottom here, little water damage, little paper loss there. Then marker, $2, little water there. So I'm calling it 3/5 for $375.
Fantastic.
And it's attached.
For
10 cents.
Sinestro. That is nice. Yeah, I'm going to try to call things the second I see them so they don't slip away. And, anyways, let's see here if we're all caught up. The Underworld slab was 9/6 white pages, and I believe it was 175.
175, yeah.
There it is. Photo cover, very nice. Thank you, Mick and Mass. Appreciate the vote of confidence. You guys are awesome. This community, definitely the best.
You guys are the best, yes. All right, I'll throw in a signed Kate Beckinsale, Pride and Justice, number 5. It's a 7/5 copy. I think they dinged it because of the smudges and her fingerprints from Kate.
You actually have her fingerprints on it now, so.
Yeah. You actually have her fingerprints on it, so try to find her signature. It's tough. Asking is high, $400.
Offer on the Tron for $30 from
Done.
Webster's Vault.
See ya. Thanks,
All right,
man.
that is awesome. Webster's Vault's gonna take that down.
Greetings, program.
All right. Did I ring the bell? I just was played my Tron sound. I'm being such a dork right now.
Okay.
I pledge. Jeez. I'm too busy playing my Tron sound to actually ring the bell. Jeez.
All
I
right.
got one job. Get your head to cane, Bill. All right, what's next?
Century 1, signed by Jay Lee. I had this signed myself last summer. So it's a 94. We are asking 200 at best offer.
Fantastic. And with that
Right.
movie coming out, that is awesome.
And there we go with that.
Oh, man.
Let's do the Psylocke. I also have a 94 slab as well available. So New Mutants Annual number 2, direct, White Pages, first U.S. appearance of Psylocke, 125.
Nice. Yeah, my wife saw me watching Invincible the other day, and she's like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Just think of it as messed up Superman."
Yeah. I've only watched like a couple episodes. I have to get in on it. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yes,
definitely
sir.
go all in on it, man.
Okay,
So good.
will do. Invincible 46. This is 9.4. First appearance of Dropkick. $20.
All right, so how about the Archie info with quote unquote the pearl necklace?
Sure.
All right, Mark Will.
Archie 271. It's 35 cents. It has a water on the back cover. So
All right, $20 is claimed. You had multiple people after it, but Iron Main _comics got to it
Okay.
first.
So water on the back cover. 150.
All right,
Pearl
got it.
necklace.
40150. Be quick if that's the one you're after. I have a feeling you won't have to be away from it long.
Okay.
No payment plans tonight, Freddie Balls.
Yeah.
Phil's pricing to
Unfortunately.
move and getting things wrapped up quick, so
Yeah.
he
You
can
gotta move.
take a trip.
Yeah. Go on vacay. Second appearance of Punisher. Amazing Spider-Man 135. This is a off-white to white. You got Punisher on the cover there. Turn of the Punisher. We got 135 on this one.
Nice. All right, 6-0 off-white. Yeah, we can show that Underworld again, no problem. Recall Collectibles. Anything we can show you specifically on it when you say close up? Are you hoping to take a look at the spine? Do you see any spine ticks? Like, if they're trying to evaluate whether it could potentially be a 9.8 or something? I don't know.
I recently had this reholdered by CGC.
Okay.
But there's this corner right here that breaks.
All right, I see a little bit of color in the black.
Yeah,
corner.
so that's a 9.6. It's gonna stay a 9.6.
All right. Well, it's good to know, and now we know. House of Secrets ice cream cover, and something is killing the children. Yeah, and more Invincibles, more Archies, everything. Just show us everything,
Okay.
Phil.
Okay. House of Secrets 123. If you want to get in on this book, this is a 3.5 4.0. It's got really bad rubbing on it.
I don't want to
some
look
edging here.
that. Look at that.
Frank Robbins. This is $65. If you want to just get in on this cover for affordable price, $65.
All right, 3540, which makes it affordable. All right, Recall Collectibles is asking if there's any Newton rings on the Underworld.
Yeah, I just got it back from CGC, so there's no Newton rings. It's fine. Looks pretty great. It just came back like a couple days ago.
It's clean, Recall. It's clean. What's up, Grimmages? Tonight we are on with Vintage Comics and Toys. Phil came to play, meaning he priced stuff to move, and offers are being considered across the board. We're going to be here for a while. Then later we're going to go on Collectibles 11 with the Buzzard Brothers and see some cool stuff there. So we've got a full night of fun planned, so get comfortable. All right, let's talk about Sally Forth. Okay.
My phone here. I gotta put my phone here. Sally Forth. That's me. All right. 9.0. Wallace Wood. Here we go. $40.
Oh man. All right.
There we go.
That book's for somebody, for multiple people. Yeah, Darth Martell and making deals. That FF48, nice grab.
Nice grab, man. House of Mystery 174, Neil Adams. All right. So this starts the the horror. So A 4.0 CGC 4.0 sold for $235. Could you not? I think this month. So there's stains and on the front cover and the back cover only. 4.0, we have 200 for it.
Nice. Maybe that's
$35 less
Wolverine
raw.
in there, like on the Frank Miller Wolverine 1 cover.
A little water here on the edges.
Is that the Sally Forth is $40, right?
Yep, Sally Forth.
All right, give that to Rage Theo. What's up, Theo?
Oh, Theo, baby.
All right, you like that thumb placement? You
Judge
had
me,
there.
I don't care. Rage gets it. All right.
No judgment. How about 145 on the what was the book before?
The Underworld?
Yeah, the Underworld.
Yeah, he's got it.
Wow.
Thanks.
All right.
See you later.
That was easy. All right, give that to Recall Collectibles. Nice.
Recall, congrats.
All right, now everybody's cracking jokes with Theo here. All right.
All right. Okay, there we go. Sally Forth, issue 592. It's got the shield here, and it's always this dude hanging around on these covers.
Hey. What's his deal?
$45. There we go.
Okay, there you go. Another Sally Forth. If somebody wants to Sally Forth and claim that. Cato Presto?
Cato Presto? I don't know.
Show Cato Predo. Cato
Oh, okay.
Predo. There we
Gato
go.
Predo. Okay,
Presto.
gotcha.
Jeez.
Yep. Amazing Adventures 11. There's a back cover, has a top nick. So 7.5, first furry beast. We got 150 on this one.
Nice. All right. Puberty Beast he gets his fur finally.
And then let me just show the second furry beast.
And then whatever's to the left of the Betty.
And at 8.0, $75.
Okay, nice. You get a little beastly pair there. And what is to the left of the Betty?
Okay.
I guess we can talk about. Oh, here we go.
So this is a Gato Predo.
Gato Predo. All right.
Yes. Gato Predo.
Let's ring the bell real quick at $45. Let's take that Sally Forth and let's put it in Rage Theo's pile. You got it.
All right, Rage. Thanks, bro. Thank you. All right. This is a Zezo cover. Very famous for this title series. Look up his stuff. It's a huge ask for any of his stuff. I don't think this has ever been sold, ever. I don't know, like online. I've looked. It doesn't exist.
Wow.
2-inch tape on the spine. It is detached. It does have right here rusty staples.
I'm hearing
I think there's
Gato
3 staples
Predo
on this.
translates to chicken jockey. I
Okay.
can see how that was really
Okay.
important for me to add. So
All right, it's got the noose cross, gray tone. Issue 15. I'm calling a 3.0 for $400.
all right, so detached 2-inch tape. Sound like
It's
just
all
some wear
there.
on the spine. It's all there
Yeah.
otherwise. I'm not
Rusty
seeing,
staples.
okay, so yeah, oxidation at the staples. Not seeing any pieces missing or any other things going on, so very cool.
Okay. All right, moving
All
on.
right, if you see something on the board, if it's been on there a little while, make an offer. I haven't seen an offer that hasn't landed or gotten I don't even know if there's been a counter yet, but let's see what happens. All right, let's keep going.
Invincible 47. This is a near mid minus 9.2 for $16.
Okay, feeling like I'll be ringing the bell very shortly. So we'll see. In the meantime,
Good.
All right, let's take it down and give it to MK Sharky. You broke
MK
through,
Sharky.
Sharky. Nice grab.
Congrats. Thank you. All right, here's the big one. I think this is a reprint of Tales to Astonish, I think. Monsters on the Prowl, number 12. Only 2 on the census, 9.8. Off-white to white. Oh, yeah. I was excited about this. $6.75. We're going to match last sold of the previously only copy 9.8, $6.75. Well, nice little mummy cover there.
Really quickly,
Giant
can
mummy.
you share your shipping info again? I know it's very reasonable.
So $7 first 2 books, and then 50 cents after, and then $10 for the first slab, $1 after that. It gets a little bit out of control. You get a big stack of books. We'll cap it at a certain point for you, depending on location.
I mean, $7 for raw books, for a raw book, $10 for a slab. Yeah, you're you're doing well.
We make
And the info on the Vault of Horror.
okay. Vault of Horror.
Some people are probably waiting for that iconic Betty and Me also.
Okay. Vault of Horror number 38. There's a 3-inch split on the bottom. Minor tears on the spine. It's a 3.5. It is attached. We got $300 on this one.
Okay.
$300.
Nice. There are still a couple Mark Spears Vampirellas left if anybody's looking for those.
Okay. Betty and Me number 16.
You want to read this one?
Oh yeah. Archie, did you have any trouble rescuing me? I sure did, Betty. I had to beat off 3 other guys. Oh man. So there is the name of the original owner, or one of the original owners on the top, Joyce.
Joyce enjoyed that at some point.
Okay. So 1-inch split on the bottom, probably a little less than 1 inch. It is attached. It's rough. $225. There we go on that. So last 4 or 5 sold for $276 in February, so it's $50 cheaper. You got this one.
Okay, let us know if you want to make a play for it. All right. Feel free to make offers.
Okay. I think gotta do another Invincible, I guess.
All right, so there's some of the slabs that are still here. Some big books if anybody wants to make a play for those.
Invincible 48, near mint, 9.4. $20.
Okay, yeah, Freddie Balls. He still had some arm strength to go out there and save her. Yeah, that's exactly. All right, lots of great stuff here. Look at that, $20. MK Sharky grabbing the Invincible book. Look at that. You got the fast internet today, Sharky. That's right, Darth Martell. The legs were still strong.
All right, Amazing Spider-Man 38, last Ditko issue. This is a 6.5. Nice 6.5. Pencil on the top there. We got 175 on that.
Okay, nice. 6.5 last Ditko. That's great. Could you cover the issues that are on the House of Terror, the Grody ice cream cone cover again?
Yeah, it's just really rough. It's, you know, it's got a lot of creases and rubbing on it, edge wear. It's kind of folded in or chipped, but yeah, 354, $65.
All right, nice. Hopefully that helps you. Is that the information you needed, Freddie Balls? And then Michael, what is that? 2050? I don't think you can offer more than asking to get priority. If that's what you were doing on that Invincible book. Who knows? You can talk to Sharky. Maybe he'll sell it to you for $20.50 for that cool 50-cent profit. All
right, Super Mario Brothers, Mario Special Powers, 5.5. This probably has some wear issues. $50.
Oh, nice. So that's a little smaller than a normal comic
size? Yeah,
it's
a little smaller than a normal comic size.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
It's a little... Yeah, it's from Valiant, you know. It's licensed.
Yeah, the early 90s Valiant stuff, yeah. Okay, let us know. Do you have that Mario book?
All right, Team NT, 4th print. This is a 6.0. So it has the front looks great. It's just the back has a crease here. A little more than 2
Okay, yeah, I see the
inches.
color break there on that side. Yeah.
There's some like rubbing streaks, vertical, like you see on Shredder a little bit here, on the top here.
So a little bit of wear. All right. It's a
$55. First appearance of the Turtles.
This
yeah,
is the first comic size, like regular comic book size Turtles one. First,
Ooh,
second,
Bill with the
and
knowledge.
third prints are those kind of not quite magazine size.
Okay. And then we get the Turtles 2, third print, 7075, $22.
That's a nice wraparound cover. Richard Corbin.
I think 1st April on cover.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
55 is done. Fortunato 925. You got it. I have to try really hard not to get my hands involved when I say your handle. Literally had to hold them in place so I don't go Fortunato. All right. Really is a thing. How much is the FF49? We'll definitely review that.
Okay. So it's $1,000. The cheapest 6.0 available is like a $9.95, and then the cheapest 6.5 is $1,100. Last sold $900. We'll meet you in the middle at $1,000 off white.
Okay, 6.5 off white, $1,000, or make an offer. Yes, some rubbing streaks on that Archie book too. Yes, definitely people like their Archie book, so to speak. I don't think there's a Daredevil 16 tonight. I think there's a Daredevil 18, the first Gladiator.
I actually looked at it and it's 18 is Gladiator. Yeah, I don't have it. Sorry.
All right, so let's talk about this one though. This is a great Neil Adams book.
Yeah, Batman 234, cream to off-white pages, 5.5, first Silver Age Two-Face, and we got 250 on this one.
Nice. All right, 250. I feel like if you find this book raw, you're paying close to that. So
yeah, last 4 or 5 sold for 205. So I mean, you're getting a good deal with that.
And great on the Hulk things.
Yeah. So 3.0 and a 2.0, 3.0 is 85, and the 2.0 is 65.
And if you need any more specific information about the condition issues on though, that's fine. What's up, Cat? Great to see you, man.
All right, so I got a Sally 4, number 3.
Gabe Michaels, no 16, if that's the Daredevil Romita issue. I mean, the Spider-Man Romita Daredevil.
Oh, yeah, I don't have it, yeah.
He has an 18, which is first Gladiator, so good luck on the hunt. All right, let's talk about Sally 4th here.
So, 8.0 for 30, issue 3, and a 7.5 has a top end, bottom bed on the 8.0, 25, 7.5 on the lower grade.
Okay, Sally 4th, 30 and 25, depending on your grade preferences. Okay.
That's Invincible. Invincible 55. Near mint, 9.4. $20.
Nice. Okay, 9.4, $20. I have a feeling that I'm going to be seeing the number 20 very soon. An Invincible show is crazy. To get an animated show that can make you feel the way that show can make you feel sometimes is crazy. At least for me.
Yeah.
I definitely, jaw drops, definitely get invested for sure. The Vault of Horror, let's talk about it again.
Vault of Horror is a 3.5. We got $300 on it.
Okay, 3.5, and yeah, we can definitely review any condition issues of any of these books if you say the word. If you need anything else, just let us know. A lot of awesome stuff. Make offers. Phil's goal is to sell all these books, turns out. So,
It's going that way.
if you see something you want, go ahead and say something. What is the Dracula below Green Lantern? Let's talk about that then.
All right. It is.
What am I looking at here? All right.
Yeah. So, do you know about this book, Bill?
I don't.
Okay, so this is Dracula's Daughter, starring Forbidden Frankenstein.
Forbidden Frankenstein. All right.
So this
Please continue.
Anton Drek, okay? And I have been told that Anton Drek was a fake name from Don Simpson, I believe. Correct me if I'm
Okay,
wrong.
Don Simpson. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like his
all right.
art. I actually got to meet him at a show not recently, and I was like, "Hey, man, I'm looking for like kind of sexy covers, whatever." It's like, "Yeah, I really don't do that type of stuff." I've heard that he will deny it if you ask him. If he did covers like this.
All right.
This is
so-
a near
so
mint 9.4.
he would
Okay.
do it. He's just not gonna let you know what he's doing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Near mint 9.4, $135. There we go.
Okay.
Try to find that in this grade.
All right. Nola CZR has heard about that Don Simpson story also.
Okay, it's true. It's true. Okay, awesome.
He's
All right.
heard the story before. So,
Okay.
all right. That book is crazy and it's claimed.
Yeah. Try to get it signed by Don Simpson. Let us know on IG if you'll sign it.
I
Yeah.
used to have a Savage Dragon versus Megaton Man signed by Don Simpson. All right, Rage Theo took it at 135. He wasn't going to see
Dude.
anybody else take that.
Good job, bro.
Nice grab, Theo. Sorry, Mark H.
All right, Spidey Super Stories number 2. Jennifer the Jungle, 7.5 with Craven here. $26. So second appearance of Easy Reader maybe on the cover. I don't know, but there we go. $26.
Nice. Easy Reader, the spiritual predecessor to Easy Writer, maybe.
Okay.
I kid. I don't even know what I'm saying. Let's keep it going.
All right, we got Spidey Super Stories number 7, 7-0, $18 with the lizard. I'm always asked about Spidey Super Stories, so here's some.
I don't think
Yeah,
there's
right
any
there.
more Invincibles left. I don't know if there are any Secret Wars coming, and we can talk about the Beyond.
Okay.
And then I don't know if there's any vintage space weird science kind of stuff. But
Okay.
Let's talk about the Beyond.
Beyond, what issue is this? Number 10.
Great stuff.
Number 10,
Look
so
at that.
this is a 3-5, 1-inch split. The subcrease and water damage on this. We have $200 on this.
Get us closer to that. That's wild.
Yeah, it's coming out of like this fortune teller's like orb here.
Oh,
And all these monsters popping
demons
out.
are
A
talking.
werewolf.
Fools. Imbeciles.
Yeah.
So now they're insulting monsters. Is that all right? $35 on the Mario is an offer.
Done. Bye. See you later.
Okay, Sasquatch _anonymous.
Thank you.
So Scoutant, Timothy. Yeah, send a DM to Elite Comics 11. They can help you out there. And what's the issue number on the Vault of Horror one more time?
Issue 38.
And tell us the name and the issue number on that Dracula comic that Theo claimed. I think somebody else might try to get more information about it.
I think it's a no number or 1.
Okay,
Yeah.
what
I think
was
it's a
the
one.
title?
It's a one-off. It is. Hold on. Featuring for Frankenstein's Forbidden, Dracula's daughter featuring Forbidden Frankenstein.
Dracula's Daughter featuring Forbidden Frankenstein. Thank you for making me put that back on camera. It is pretty hilarious. I kind of do really like it. I thought that was great. $200 for the Two-Face is an offer.
Can you just come up like $10? 210.
Wow. Foxtrots,
Yeah.
we're expecting the counter to be higher. 10 gets it done. Is there an Invincible still left?
Yeah,
Would
yeah.
$15
Yeah.
buy it?
For 20. Yeah, it's done. See you later.
All right, that's going to go to Chris Ruiz, 1987. The Sally Forth for $30 is also claimed.
Okay.
That's going to go to Sweeperman 420. 210 is accepted. Foxtrots _comics _N _autographs taking the Two-Face. Yeah, we're rocking and rolling.
Thank you guys. Frankenstein 29. This is one of the popular ones in the series. So There's a chipping edge on the back cover, and it's only manufactured with one staple. Some of the Golden Age books come like that. Last sold in a 4.0 was $481, and we will do $450 on that one.
Oh, nice. Yeah, those Frankensteins are pretty well regarded, so somebody might be after that Golden Age Frankenstein. Laskin Wonder. Yeah, I'm surviving on the coffee. I'm now given down here in Ollie's basement. Is there still a Dracula comic up there?
No Dracula.
Okay, so that Dracula comic did sell El Diablo.
It's the Bambi,
yeah. And you have a $215 offer on the Vault of Horror.
How much?
215.
215
from Nola
okay.
Caesar.
Nola Caesar. Can you do 250 on that?
All right, 35 more bucks. Nola Caesar. Skip that latte tomorrow. And I've been skipping them a little while.
Yeah, Nola. We met at a week. Let's do 240.
All right, look at that.
Expo. So
Bill just can't help himself and be super nice. So 240 gets it done now. How about 15 on the Turtles that's up there?
Done. See you later.
All right, Fortunato 925. You got it. And then do we still have the Mario? The Mario was claimed.
Yeah, sorry.
What's the condition on the House of Secrets 123?
3.5, 4.0 between that.
Okay, is that the ice cream cone?
Yeah.
All right. This one's becoming a regional concern now. Somebody make an offer. Get it off the board. It's cool, but we've talked about it a few times.
Like I've submitted 2 of these recently with like a lot of rubbing on the front cover and the back, and I still got a 6.0 out of it. So
240 would take the pair of House of Secrets if you wanted them both. Are there any spine splits on the Vault?
No. There's a 3-inch split on the bottom.
Okay.
3-inch.
3-inch at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't mind 3-inch in the bottom, let us know. And then did the Superman sell? Did we talk about a Superman? Yes, there was the first General Zod that's still up there.
The Adventure Comics is a 3.0, bottom staple detached for $250.
And let's talk about the Gatto again. What's up, Patrick? Real keys.
Detached. Hey Patrick. Detached, and I think it was manufactured with 3 staples, rusty staples, and there's a 2-inch tape on the bottom of the spine.
All right, 2 inches of tape on the bottom of the spine. The cover is detached. It's got 3 staples. He thinks it's probably been manufactured with 3 staples, and there's oxidation on the staples, and it's $400 or best offer. What's up, 47 DRVR? I said good evening. I see you say good evening and then one able. Oh, can I see the House of Secrets? Yeah, good. I was like, the important part was missing. No, it just came third. All right.
Just make an offer.
So Secrets of Haunted House there, 50 for 175, and then there's the House of Secrets 3540 for 65. Iconic horror pair. If you haven't had a Lois Lane 111, it's a random ask, and they're hoping you have it.
Okay. Be more specific about the cover. I might have it.
All right.
We'll see.
Well, let's talk about that Wonder Woman. I know somebody asked, so.
Okay, Wonder Woman 206. This is a 7.0 high mid-grade indents and a 2-inch bend on the back cover for $110. Origin of Nubia.
I don't know the Lois Lanes as well, but she's basically like she's dressed as like one of the jungle people, lying down on the ground being staked down by the Justice League, and they're all tiny.
Sorry. Yeah, that's a cool one.
Would you do $20 for the Sally Forth?
Yeah, it's done. See you later.
All right, give that to Shy Kid _ Gotten GOTEN 06. All right, Shy Kid, we'll keep your secret. And how about $35 for the House of Secrets from 47 DRVR?
I will counter you at $50.
All right.
Okay.
You save 15 by asking. If you come up 15, you got it. And info on the Archie. 2 people asking about the Archie.
The Archie is 4.0. It has a water damage on the back cover. So, yep.
Okay,
150.
Steam Cave. I'm looking for what you've said otherwise. I see your tests.
Little brown
So-
spot here.
Just know I see your tests.
All right, we got, speaking of Ali, you're in his basement. So 9.0, these are issue 1, Warrior from Ultimate Creations, $20.
I think
Nice.
the Ultimate Warrior actually had a hand in writing that.
Yeah, I think he did. So
Nice.
$15
R.I.P.
on the 7.0.
Ultimate Warrior. Look at that.
These are tough. Yep.
Hey, if you're an Ultimate Warrior fan, there you go. Wrestling comic fan.
Okay. Amazing.
You are the Ultimate Wrestling fan and want to buy the Ultimate Wrestling. All right, don't get me started on my Ultimate Warrior impression. It's probably terrible. All right.
No, it's good. It's
Great
good.
when he paints up his face.
All right, Amazing Spider-Man 46. This is a fine minus, water spot, little migration on the back cover, tiny rust, first shocker, and yeah, a little migration on the back cover. You got $200 on this one.
Shy Kid, thank you for the claim. So how this works is at the end of the sale, please send a DM to @Vintage Comics and Toys. Give him a follow. It opens up that line of communication. He'll take payment. I know PayPal is one of the options. You'll send him payment. He'll ship your stuff. It's all backed by Elite Comics 11. Thank you so much. As far as other things in the chat, you have a $235 counter on the vault. He says that it's done if you want that.
Yeah, it's done. Seal it. Consider.
All right. Nola. CZR. Taking it down.
Thanks, Nola.
And, info in the House of Mystery 174. 2 people asking.
Yes. So front cover, back cover has water damage on it. Only the back cover and the front cover.
Can you point to where the
for
moisture
200.
damage is, or is it?
Yeah, you can see the pattern here, starting on the end here, but then you can see where it would kind of wrap around from the back cover.
Okay, so it's along
Yeah.
that outer
Yeah, and
edge
then
there.
this spot here too.
Okay, so there's
Yeah.
multiple small spots. So there you go. He has it at a 4.0 for $200. You have a $100 offer on the Archie. Which Archie? Can we figure out which one
Probably
that would
this
be?
one. I'll do 130. I mean, that's a tough one.
Alright.
You know what I mean?
All right, if that's the Archie you're after, Rick Rock 130, and nice job writing it out in words if you were getting filtered. Thanks for the assist on getting that info as well. All right.
All right, here is a tough All-Star Comics 41 big hand cover. You know, you got the Washington Monument, you know, the White House. It's pretty cool. It's got the train here, the ship, you know, Black Canary, Wonder Woman, the old school Flash. Like, you know, it's pretty sick. So it's got the top and bottom splits, little pieces out on the last 2 pages, and some water damage. So there's a little bit of paper loss right here. I mean, this is a fantastic cover. We got $650 on this one.
Wow.
Very
All
nice.
Stars were like the gold standard of Golden Age collecting at one point. So very nice. No Marvel Spotlight 5 tonight, TMNT Festiva. Good luck on the hunt. Rick Rock wants to meet you in the middle in the Archie book at 115. If you
Yeah, I
want
can't
that.
do that. Yeah, I mean, let's just stay at 130. You know, I appreciate you, brother, but
All
yeah,
right.
I mean, this is
Mel,
a tough one. Yeah.
thanks for the counter offer, Rick Rock. Can you get to 130 and you got it?
All right. Archie 158. This is a 12 center 5.5 for $30. A little beach cover.
Oh, nice. All right.
And let's do Betty and Veronica number 81, front cover, bottom detached only. It's a VG copy. They're dieting and having their Sunday. This is a $40 book, 12 center.
$30 is claimed, and it's going to go to Sweeperman 420.
Okay.
Got it?
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, Rick Rock. He's going to pass at 130 because of the H2O. So
Okay. No
open
worries.
to the
Thanks, bro.
room. If somebody else wants it, let's put it on camera again at 130. Here it is. That's the pearl necklace, Archie, issue number
271.
271. He has it as a 4.0 because of some moisture damage.
If it was
And,
another book, but this is one of the the best Bronze Age for Archie, so I can't.
Okay, so 130.
Superman 233. This is a 5.5. It's got some creases, reader crease, and a long crease on the back cover. So Neil Adams here. This is a great book. Some oxidation on the back, and only 125 on that.
Ah, that's nice. Classic Neil Adams. Condition on the Green Lantern 7, the first Sinestro being asked about.
3.5. 3.5 on this.
Okay.
I showed some of the paper loss on this, on some of the edges and corners.
So the main issue is just some paper loss at the edges and corners?
Yeah, edges.
All right, so little chips along the edge there. What else are we looking at here?
$2,
All right, somebody
marker,
sold this for
Sharpie.
$2. So vintage sales.
Little H2O as well.
It's
But,
gone up in value a little bit since somebody priced it $2.
Yeah.
So there you go, $3.75. It's a 3.5 for Sinestro. 3.5 is a solid grade for a book like that for sure.
And it's attached. So you got Jimmy Olsen, number 134. It's a 6.5. Pencil on the back cover. It's just the price. It's just 30 here. But yeah, a little dirty back cover there. 165 on this one. 165.
Nice. All right, first cameo of Darkseid, the second issue where Kirby is at DC. It was a big deal when Kirby went to DC from Marvel. It's like when Joe Montana went to go play in Kansas City. All right, if you see something you want, make an offer. A lot of books have been moving on offers today. No reason to think that should stop. If you got a different number in mind, go ahead and make the offer. If you have a question about any book at all, say the word. You're not bothering us. We'll definitely give you additional information.
Okay, Superwoman special. 1 in 25 Mark Spears. Near mint 9.4 for 65
Nice.
bucks.
It's a little Mark Spears hero book. Is that Lobo
Yes,
on there?
Lobo dropping the cash because he's trying to rob the bank. And
Ooh, Lobo and
upside down he
Supergirl.
goes.
It makes me think of where else I'm going to see Lobo and Supergirl together.
I heard there was a little bit of a leak
Yeah, they're going to be
today.
in the movie. There's going to be a Supergirl movie and Lobo's in it, and it's being played by the former Aquaman.
Yep.
Any Forbidden Worlds or any Star Wars tonight?
There's a little bit of Star Wars, but stay tuned for next month. And we'll do more Star Wars next month.
How about 90 on the New Mutants annual? Someone was paying attention.
Yeah, see you later. Bye-bye.
Wow! All right, that's what I'm saying. Make offers. Give that to Silver_Key_Surfer. How about $50 on the Mark Spears you just showed?
And goodbye. Yep.
Mark H551. Just the right numbers to say.
All right. Absolute Wonder Woman, Jeff DeCal. 1 in 50. Near mint. It's the Virgin. $40.
Okay, nice. $40 for that.
Then we got Amazing Spider-Man 16 Delato 150. Looks very much like Vincent D'Onofrio there.
Oh my gosh. He was so good at the show at the Elite Comics 11 Expo.
Yeah. Thanks, Bill. You really hooked us up with helping with the signing.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Everybody.
that signing was definitely big. It was fun to kind of get to see him sign like all the awesome stuff people brought. Somebody actually got like a brand new white coat like the Kingpin would wear.
Yeah.
It had
Oh,
him
yeah.
sign
That's
his
awesome.
character name on one lapel and his signature on the other lapel. And Coat still had the tags on it and everything. It was amazing.
That's cool. So all new Venom. This character's being talked a lot about right now. With the reveals with Mary Jane being the host.
What?
So Stephen
I
Platt.
hadn't heard.
Oh yeah, Mary Jane is in that. Yeah. So it's a 1 in 100. So this is a near mint. $50
Wait,
and
so
a near
we're
mint minus for
looking at Mary
45.
Jane as Venom right now?
Yeah, she's Venom. Yep, she's the all new Venom.
Ha! Wow! I'm out of touch. He's not out of touch. Fantastic. All right, for Century, I am excited for that Thunderbolts movie. They're going to make him look kind of crazy and terrifying. There's a couple big slabs there. That FF49. There's the first Black Cat. Monsters on the Prowl at 9-8. Get out of here. There's some other slabs we haven't looked at yet, and there is the second Punisher cover, 6-0 Off-White. How much was the second Punisher cover again?
135.
135. Nice. Or make an offer.
All right, House of Secrets 105, 60. Minor top tiers, Edge Nick on the back cover. Bernie Wrightson, $57.
Nice classic Wrightson. I don't like what those guys might catch in that late now.
Oh yeah. House of Secrets 106, another Bernie. So this one has a light long indent on the front cover, 7-0. It's the woman in the dress here.
Yeah.
And this guy's being
All right,
mauled.
keep moving those fingers. All right.
And then you have a 6.5. It's very clean, actually. A little top tier on the back cover. Corner color break. 6.5 for 75.
Okay. 7-0 for 90. 6.5, 75. Pick your issue. Very cool.
And then we'll do one more horror book, and then we'll move on. House of Mystery 247, 6.0. There's a little top tier here. Minor wear on the spine, 6.0 for $50.
Nice. You don't happen to have a Conan 1 tonight, do you? There's a Conan 24.
Sorry.
And yeah, if there's anything with a shark on the cover or a shark fin, I know a guy. $50 is claimed. Silver_key_surfer. Nice grab. I don't recall seeing that book anytime recently.
Yeah, it's a hard one. It's a hard one.
Bill, you've been hitting the streets and going to, like, I don't know, you find stuff that, I go out to, look for stuff. I don't find cool stuff like this.
Yeah, we have another series coming up this weekend, so stay tuned. So, all right, Lois Lane, 14, 7-0. She's dressed as Batwoman. We got $225 on this one.
Do you mind showing the surfing horror book again that we just had a claim on? There you go. There you go, Silver Key Surfer. If that's the one you wanted to see, there it is. All right.
Okay, Lois Lane, 74. This is the first appearance of Bizarro Flash, 5560 for $32.
How did I not know there was not a Bizarro Flash?
There is a Bizarro Flash.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So does he go really slow?
I don't know. You can't hit him though for some reason.
All right, well, yeah.
All right, Secret Wars 2 third print, first God Emperor Doom, near mint minus for $25. That's a popular book right now.
Heck yeah. Doom is coming. They're filming Doomsday. I saw some blurry set photos that got me excited. I saw some blurry set photos from the Supergirl movie too. Got me excited too. Saw kind of like a look at Lobo.
All right, Miss Marvel 18, first Mystique, 7075 for $100.
That's right. I look at blurry set photos when I see the news story about them. Yeah, Vintage Shark says it looks like a salmon shark slap cover. Very nice. Any 12 or 10-cent detective Batman?
Yes,
Oh.
I have some. Yep.
Oh, Red Skull. I bet you love the answers yes on that. All right, let's talk about Mr. Miracle.
Mr. Miracle 6, this is really high grade. This is a near mid minus, 9.2, folks. Here we go. $85.
Oh, that's nice. High grade, 9.2.
First appearance of a female superhero team. I'm escaping my mind right now, but here we go. 85.
Let's look at that reverse flash again. There it is.
So it's got some H2O on it. It hits the front cover and the back cover. We have it for $365.
Okay, so if you don't mind a little moisture staining, excuse me, there you go, $365, or make an offer. It's got it a 4.0, and then of course the first Zod and Phantom Zone, and the first Sinestro. Some big DC keys. Those are nice. Not the kind of stuff you see very often. The big DC keys. They're a little scarcer than the Marvel keys.
Okay, I have the Daredevil 18. It is slabbed. First Gladiator, $185.
Ooh, nice. So 8.5. What was the page quality?
It is off-white to white pages.
Oh, nice. What's the deal with the Ultimate Warrior? Yeah, Danger Rooster. There's 4 copies.
9.0s. Yeah, 9.0s. We have
There you
that issue.
go. So it's like it actually was written by the Ultimate Warrior, and it features a character called the Warrior. In fact, he changed his name legally to Warrior. So.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
In fact, yeah, there was a little bit of a dispute with the WWF or WWE about the use of the name Ultimate Warrior, and he's like, all right, I'm going to change my name to Warrior then.
Witching Hour 23. This is a Nick Cardy cover, 9.4 for $200. Just got this back from CGC.
Nice. Nick Cardy is great. Definitely, I hope he gets his due.
So let's do a little wall scan, and then I'm going to move some books out and replace some books.
All right, and Phil, in about 10 minutes, we're going to do a really quick host switch. So, so I'll jump off, and Eric's going to be jumping in. We're going to have some fun.
Nice.
So if you're watching, come back. You know, Phil's got some great stuff. We have not seen everything that he's got, and deals are to be had. Go back to that Lois book. That's cool. Her dressing up as Batgirl. And that's a high grade on it, too. 7.0.
Yeah.
All right, just wanted to point that out. Please continue.
Okay,
Anyway, so we're going to do a little wall scan. We're going to be going another about 10 minutes. We'll do a quick host switch. Definitely want you. No, newsstand. You guys have been seeing a ton of me. It'll be great to get Eric in here. And then later on tonight, after this sale's over, we're going to be going on a Collectibles 11 with the Buzzard Brothers. And they're going to be also offering some awesome stuff. All right, you got a $70 offer on the Miracle 6.
Yeah, done. Yeah, we're good.
All right, MK Sharkey, how can he say no to you?
Yeah, we're good.
Nice. All right, Phil's been saying yes a lot tonight, so make an offer, and you might hear a yes. You know, so there's the pearl necklace and the other guy's Archie cover. Gosh, I can't even say it. Yeah, Mark H. I'll be back for the Buzzards. So, yeah, you'll be seeing more of me later on Collectibles 11. Here we go. That's signed by Kate Beckinsale, and getting close on the signature. There's a little bit of a, you can kind of see her fingerprint there. Look at that. You get her, yeah, all right. And there's a big FF49. So, yeah.
So, House of Secrets 90, since we're here. Neil Adams, we'll do 200 on that one, off-white.
Oh, that's a great name, Neil Adams. 8.5 is good. How about 95 on the Superman 233?
Let me look for how much?
95 is the offer from Chris Ruiz.
233, you said?
Yeah, the breaking the chains, Neil Adams.
Yeah, we'll hook him up, man. Thanks.
Chris, Ruiz, 1287. You just got hooked up by Vintage Comics and Toys. How about that? You're going to be all ready for that Superman movie coming out in July.
And then we get a House of Secrets 87, 85, fresh from CGC, off white to white. 225 on this one.
Fantastic. I think the new Superman movie is going to be great. I'm calling it right now. I think James Gunn is going to make people who aren't normal comic fans care about deep cut DC stuff that you never imagined people would be talking about.
Right on.
You know, like the Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one. Like, whoever thought you'd be having conversations with strangers about Rocket Raccoon, right? But here we are, and I think he's going to do it again with Superman. I mean, this is it. This is the big one for him. So.
Mm-hmm. So we got Archie Giant Series 25. This is a 6.5. It's got like ink overspray on it. You can see all those black like dots.
Is he making
color
like
dots.
a marble sculpture?
So this is called the Ice Queen pinup cover.
Made out of ice.
So a 6.5. Try to find a better grade. $85 on this one.
Oh my gosh. That's wow, I guess.
You guys want Archies. I am going like everywhere looking for Archies.
Is that
underneath tables, flea markets, whatever.
Hey, look what I did. I carved this giant sculpture of you in a robe.
Alright, sticking with the Christmas theme here. Archie Giant Series 137, titled Archie's Christmas Stocking. It's great. It's got the sock and like the ornaments, ornaments. 7.0, 1966, $55.
Okay, nice. You got some rare Archies here. Hopefully people are appreciating those. If you see anything, there's a Delato Kingpin. That's a Absolute Wonder Woman. Got some nice Spidey Super Stories. Those are uncommon.
You guys want something that's killing the children? I have a issue 4 here unlocked. 9.4 near mint for $75.
Okay, that's nice.
And then a Transformers 49 110 ratio IDW for $25. A little baby Transformer action.
All right. They found their Scotty Young. All right.
And a Transformers vs. G.I. Joe 7 sealed in the poly bag 1 in 10 ratio Starscream. You got the Cobra symbol there. RI. $20.
Speaking of, Vampirella, do you have any more of the Mark Spears Vampirellas or any other Vampirellas still up there?
Yeah, we just took it down. We have the red and the gray one available. So
all right, Vintage Shark, there's Mark Spears, a couple different Mark Spears Vampirellas. Say the word and we can put them on camera. And here they are. You don't even have to say the word.
So
there you go. $53 is what those two add up to. If you want them both, if you want the pair, $53. Or you can make an offer and see what happens. Mark Spears, pretty hot artist these days. Look at that First Century signed by Jay Lee. That Frankenstein is a nice 4.0. If you've got a different number in mind, go ahead and make it. That was the first Mystique over there. You got the House of Secrets and Secrets of Haunted House, a couple iconic ones.
All right, so here's a new one. So Hulk 110, very fine, 8.0 for $85. First Umbu, the Unliving.
All right, Umbu, the Unliving. That's impossible. $85.
And then we got a Hulk 197 7.0, little edged here, and we got $30. Little Bernie Wrightson Man Thing.
Yeah, that's a classic. Bernie Wrightson. Hulk punching his hand through the middle of Man Thing. I'm guessing Man Thing probably doesn't smell so good. He's kind of swampy,
Transformer 79. This is the second to last issue. Newsstand. Very fine plus. $65.
Yeah, those last issues were really kind of short printed and to be a newsstand also.
Alright, I gotta get this on the camera before Bill goes away. We got a
Okay, all right.
Dugans.
Yeah, we're gonna do a quick cut and restart here in a few minutes.
Dixie Dugan 6. There's a bottom 3/4 tier, and there's like a walrus on Dixie Dugan's dad. Cut it out, Dixie. I know you love your old father. And it's like the back of his head is here. It is so inappropriate. I don't know how, but that got released. But $50.
Yeah. How do you comment on a dad who's used to being licked by his daughter? I don't even what? What? All right. 4, 5, $50. We're gonna find another one of those. All right.
All right.
There's the House of Secrets 90. We're looking at it's an 8.5 white pages.
We got a Wizard of Oz homage here. Cherry number 8. This is first printing. So we got LED in the land of Woz here. Yeah. 7.0, $35. It does
All right.
have nudity inside it, so just let me
First
know.
print, and yeah, all right. So it has nudity. So enjoy. What am I supposed to say? It has nudity in it, so be careful. Or adult supervision required.
All right,
All right,
X-Men
any EC
42.
weird science? Let's talk about this. All right, $35 on the cherry.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
Sweeper Man 420, you got it. Any EC weird science? Haven't seen any yet, Mark H.
Science, sorry. X-Men 42, 6.5, pen writing on the back cover. $70. Death of Professor X. Alright. You guys like the adult stuff? Just keep it going. Velvet Touch
All right.
for
Eric's gonna have some fun when he comes back. He can put out those books. All right.
Velvet Touch for.
We'll have him corrupted yet. Oh, gee.
You got the Strawberry Lips. I'm not sure what superpower she has, but I don't know. Maybe more than the Velvet Touch with that.
Find out inside.
Minus.
Wow. Oh,
$35.
All right, I'll say a word that a lot of people don't like hearing. Those lips look really moist.
It's kind of scary to have this type of knowledge.
Some people really don't like that word, so I'll try not to say moist too many times. All right, so let's see one more book. We're scanning around. If you're watching, we're going to do a quick host switch. Eric's going to come in here. We'll try not to corrupt him too badly with the stuff that Phil's showing. But
right, one more
if you see something you want, so 1, please come back. 2, if you see something you want, make offers because Phil's been dealing today.
This one for Eric.
Got lots of cool stuff still to see, and everything on the board is up for grabs. He'd like to sell it all, so make offers.
All right. It's a solid key. Here we go. Marvel Spotlight 32, 4.5. Back cover has some water damage on it. Right here. That tip. So we got $50 on this one.
Okay, so with that, we're going to do a quick host switch. We're going to come right back. Eric's going to be here. And I heard Phil saving some special books for the further corruption of Eric. Hold on. The ASM 46, the grade.
Oh, yeah, it's a 5.5. So I have, I got a water spot on it and tiny rust migration. This presents real nice, man. Like if you just want a copy, it just has like one little blemish like that right there. I mean, other than that, it's nice, man. $200. You know,
5.5, $200 are making offers. So big hair chairs. When we come back, there'll be plenty of scanning that's happening. And otherwise, all right, Phil. At that, we're gonna do a quick cut and restart. We'll see you guys in a second. All right.
All right. See you guys in a bit.